Hey guys, how's it going? It's Eve, and today we are going to be taking a look at the Vanguard dev blog prior to the Vanguard launch. So a lot of this stuff is pretty much the same as it always has been. The playtest will be running again on this weekend as of this video of March 21st to March 25th, and it's going to be open to all Omega players as part of Founders Access. We are still going to be playing on the exact same map on the Bowhead, which nothing really changed there, except the additions of the new features they are going to be bringing in. So first up, as Vanguard continues to evolve, the community's feedback followed by each First Strike playtest leads to subtle yet impactful enhancements. The latest build introduces a new mining laser prototype, bringing a strategic layer to resource gathering. Essential for survival and accomplishing contract objectives. An early version of the mining laser will be included in players' default inventory, allowing the mining of ore and opening of tech vaults. Vanguard can passively scan for these resources when their mining laser is equipped, and coupled with the introduction of new mining contracts. This opens up a brand new content and dynamics to the battlefield. In addition, mineable resources have been added to crafting recipes. An energy weapon can now be only crafted using resources. So this is a pretty big and interesting change. First of all, it is still really early. It's going to be pretty lackluster and rough around the edges, but it is meant to be a test to see if it is even worth getting. So you can see in this little video, it's really just a laser that you mine little green nodes from. It's nothing all that fancy, but it is going to serve the purpose in order to create energy ammo that some people may use against enemies that are weak to shields. I personally don't really use energy ammo, I mainly stick with kinetic. But in order to open up some of the tech vaults is going to be rather interesting to see how that progresses and what will be inside those tech vaults. They have also updated Vanguard NPCs to make them more stand out between players, like they haven't in the past. They were a bit difficult sometimes to distinguish, but just based off of their AI motions, you were able to distinguish pretty well. But they also added new and updated suits to the NPCs, and this aims to deepen tactical gameplay and visually distinguish Vanguard from NPC on the battlefield. The way I've always determined these is Vanguards are more brownish and the NPCs are more of a bluish color. That's how I was always able to determine, alongside with NPCs don't really look at the ground when they're running or looking at something, and the NPCs are usually in a small area that they're designated to patrol when a random player is out in the middle of nowhere. I mean, it was kind of easy to distinguish, but it is a nice change regardless. So for the last few playtests, every contract you completed inside of Vanguard was a disruption contract. And well, that changes tomorrow. Another notable addition in the latest iteration is the introduction of suppression contracts, bringing new dynamics to Vanguard. War clones now have the choice of a choice between sides in the ongoing struggle between order and disorder in New Eden. All corruption contracts have received suppression versions, leveling the playing field between the two sides. In addition, NPCs now drop ammunition as well as biomass, with higher ranking NPCs or enemies dropping more kinetic ammo than their lower counterparts. And elite NPCs will now drop energy ammo. This all marks the beginning of added complexity and depth coming to Vanguard, in addition to the introduction of these in-depth features. Several fixes and improvements have also been made based on player feedback. Combat and rewards have received balance improvements. Multiple server performance improvements have been made, including fixes to server and client crashes. An issue with deployable shields being active longer than they should have been fixed. An issue has been fixed which allowed players to perform multiple actions simultaneously that should have been mutually exclusive, such as healing and gathering resources. Push to talk has received multiple improvements, including fixes to key bindings and operational errors. An issue with death box animations have been fixed. An issue allowing players to simultaneously sprint and place equipment has been fixed. An issue allowing players to interact with out-of-range objects have been fixed. An issue with the deployment summary screen displaying incorrect information has been resolved. Display errors when contract objectives have been addressed. An issue with NPCs moving at great speed or appearing to teleport across the map has been addressed. Just like always, those have been some pretty dang good improvements coming to Vanguard. Basic, but a lot more probably done behind the scenes that CCP is not telling us. And with the addition of mining, we'll see what new bugs or issues or balancing issues will arise this coming weekend. Moving on to really what makes us play the game in general is the challenges and the rewards that are coming with this playtest. Just like in previous playtests, there are serious rewards on the line for industrious war clones, depending on your activity on the ground. You may walk away with impressive spoils. The awards on offer include the Korax Arcobine Arisen skin for Vanguard to exchange biomass for a clone 20 times as a part of a squad of 2 or more. So you will need to get yourself 20 clones, and I believe you can only hold a maximum of 3 at one time, so there will have to be some death involved. Moving on, war clones who manage to harvest at least 2,000 units of ore from mining will receive the Osprey Navy issue Arcobine Arisen skin. So this one looks like it is one of those that you can do solo, and overall shouldn't be all that difficult, but that also goes to say we don't know if one ore counts as one or if one ore counts as multiple, so we'll have to wait and see tomorrow. And like always, additionally, Vanguard who reached the top 10 leaderboards for most credits extracted during the event will be handsomely rewarded with Plex. First place will receive 3,000, second 2,000, third 1,500, fourth to fifth place 1,000, and sixth to 10th will get 500 Plex. Acquiring 12 clones as part of a squad counts towards a longer term challenge, which will accumulate in unique rewards later in this year. In the December playtest, it was enough to simply launch the game. In January, you needed to complete a deployment as a squad member, and in February, you needed to eliminate 50 threats to unlock the big reward in June. You need to complete at least 4 of 6 challenges, so make sure you don't miss out. Now, do keep in mind that if you kill 5 or more of your squad mates over the course of the playtest, you will be disqualified from all the rewards above. So do not player kill and let everyone get the rewards that they want. And we're not really going to go jump into the Become a Founder. It is just simply a 14-day Omega with some skins. And, well, that is it for this video, guys. I'll see you out on the battlefield. Fight dangerous. Peace. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. You guys can check out my other previous videos by clicking the 2 thumbnails on screen right now. And if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more, go ahead and click on that subscribe button. Fly dangerous. Peace.